Hey, I'm Tristan. You're watching Precision Rifle Reviews, and today we're taking a look at a really nifty item, and it is a ARCA rail to picatinny adapter with a quick release. It doesn't matter if you run this left or right-handed, it will make no difference. It's got a quick release turn knob so you can tension or choose your tension because it's spring loaded. This is made like very solid block of alloy which has been machined down and spring loaded with the quick release and everything put into it. It's handmade here in Australia from Ignition Custom Engineering, which is a really good gun shop here in Australia, in the state of South Australia. I'm going to hyperlink their information below so you can get in contact with Nick from Ignition if you so choose to do so. And let me show you why this is going to be so good. Now, the first thing I want to demonstrate to you, given that we've got a rifle here, there's no bolt or ammunition in this rifle, so it's going to be safe for me to handle inside my house. Now, a lot of rifles, typically in the past, all that they've had is a picatinny rail just here at the front, which meant any accessories that you have, let it be a torch laser combination or a bipod, are limited to working off that area. And even if you run a longer one, you've only a small area of movement is available. Now, if I take the ARCA Swiss adapter and just screw that on there, now I've put this rifle has a area 419 full length ARCA Swiss plate, sort of put onto the base of it. Some rifle stocks like the MPA chassis now actually have the ARCA plate built into the actual chassis itself. It really is the way of the future. And then what you can do is take any accessory which was previously designed for picatinny rail and put it straight onto the picatinny rail, but have the option and the functionality, usability of a full length rail with your picatinny accessory. So it doesn't matter, like I say, a torch to a hunting torch, and you can have it all the way out the front, you can slide it all the way back. But I suppose the big one is going to be, if I just put that back on, now a lot of people will pick up that yes, this bipod has a really right stuff adapter on it, which is made for picatinny rail and ARCA Swiss rail. So yes, I could just put that straight onto the ARCA Swiss rail because, like I say, it's the way of the future, and really right stuff have noticed that and made something that can do both. But for conversational sake, this was only a picatinny rail bipod and you didn't want to go to the expense of buying a $500 bipod or whatever. Yep. Just find your spot, click it on, and now what you've got the option of doing is, where previously you could only have your bipod in that position there, or say you were sitting on something exactly like this barrel. Let's get a good look at it. So instead of only being able to sit there, and you can see if I let go of that stock, the rifle just wants to slide backwards. I just release that rail, slide it all the way to the front, and now it's actually nose heavy. So what it means is I'll be able to find a balance point for it. So if I was going into a PRS stage or something like that, I can balance the rifle perfectly with no weight at the front or the end. It's just a really inexpensive, cool little trick to be able to go from ARCA to picatinny to have the full use of all of your accessories and all of your options and all that sorts of things, and all the parts that you've previously purchased without having to swap everything over. Look up Nick at Ignition Custom Engineering.